Welcome back. All right, so Gordan Hayward, as we all know, signed a 4-year, $120 million contract. Like, wow, that's a lot of money. That's $30 million a year for a guy who clearly has injury problems, who's going to decline as he has in the last few years since his injury. He's not the same player as he was in Utah. We understand that. But injury aside, I genuinely believe this may be the worst free agent deal in the last couple of years. So let's just get right into it. This video, voila, les sponsorship de Rain. I'm a big Rain sponsor in France, so you're welcome. All right, let's just get real quick into the Hornets' history. I'm not even going to jump too far into it. First of all, Michael Jordan is the worst. I cannot stand him. I couldn't stand him as a player. I can't stand him as a human being. I can't stand the people who think he's better than LeBron. And if you're one of those people, I'm sorry if you have to click off my video right now. Please at least hear me out, all right? Since Michael Jordan's been around in Charlotte, they have made some of the worst signs and deals I've ever seen in my life. Now let's start with Nicolas Batum. He's entering his last year in his contract. In 2016, he signed a 5-year, $120 million contract. Now, I'm sure a lot of you remember that because of how outrageous that is. But the thing is, Nicolas Batum's not a bad NBA player. He's pretty good. Is he worth $1 billion a year? Of course not. Of course not. That's an unbelievably bad signing, and it's killed Charlotte the last 5 years. But finally, he's entering his 5th year and his last year this year, right? So, yay! Party in the streets of Charlotte. No more bad contracts. No more bad contracts. Woohoo! That's awesome. And then you got Bismack Biyombo, who signed a 4-year, $72 million contract that is still in the books for his last year. He signed it with Orlando. Charlotte was like, oh, we love bad contracts. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And then they got him. Then they signed Cody Zeller to a 4-year, $56 million contract. He still has 2 years left on that deal. I mean, golly gee willikers, guys. What market could have possibly given Cody Zeller, $56 million? I don't know. Clearly they haven't learned their lesson here. So yay! These contracts are expiring soon. Biyombo's off after this year. Batum's done after this year. Cody Zeller only has 2 more years left, and his contract's the best one out of all of them. Woohoo, Charlotte. No. What Charlotte does is waive Nicolas Batum on his last year. They waive him to sign Gordan Hayward to a 4-year, $120 million contract. Michael Jordan learned nothing from his last mistakes. I mean, it's literally history repeating itself. I can't even believe that. Financially, I cannot fathom this move. I can't. The fact that you had to waive Nicolas Batum's contract, who you have patiently waited for it to just go away for the last 4 years. You had to waive his contract to make a sign exactly the same. The fact that Michael Jordan has a job, he is solidifying himself as the worst career post-NBA I have ever seen in my life. This has to be the worst deal I've ever seen, strictly because of finance. But then it doesn't stop. It doesn't end there. What makes this deal the worst deal I have ever seen in the last couple of years, outside of that one, I think it was 2016 actually, the year that Alan Crabb signed for $120 million, Batum signed for $120 million. They just signed everyone because the salary cap was just insane that year. But as bad as this Gordan Hayward deal is, what makes it the worst is the fact that the Charlotte Hornets were in a perfect position. Think about it. Pre-offseason and post-draft, aka the 2 days between, you have LaMelo Ball, you have Terry Rozier, you had Miles Bridges, who could be giving you good time at the 3, P.J. Washington, who had a good year, had a really good rookie year, put him at the 4, right? And then whatever. Be bad. Why? Because the 2021 draft is legit. It has star power. It has what this draft doesn't have. And Charlotte, guys, you got LaMelo Ball, and that's really exciting because though I don't think he's going to be great, I think he is good. And he brings flash, and he brings playmaking, and he brings TV time to Charlotte. He brings something to Charlotte that Charlotte has not had since probably Kemba. And maybe even before then, really. You know, like LaMelo brings them attractiveness. And that's exciting. That's exciting for Charlotte fans. But the problem is that you just signed Gordan Hayward, which somehow will make you a better team, right? You guys will be better than the worst team in the East now, which is your problem. Why can't the Charlotte Hornets just look at what Sam Presti's doing and follow his damn lead? That guy is doing what is so obvious nowadays in basketball. It is so obliviously obvious to trust your process. Just lose. Do not be afraid to be like, yo, Oklahoma City fans, yo, Charlotte fans, we're going to be bad this year. We're going to be really, really bad. But hey, we're doing it because we're going to get Cade Cunningham. We're doing it because we're going to get Jalen Smith, Evan Obley, Jonathan Kuminga, any of the studs in the 2021 draft. But no, Charlotte desires that 8th seed. They don't want anything better, but they don't want anything worse. And that is got to be the most infuriating thing as a fan. Mediocrity is the most infuriating thing as a fan. And the fact that Charlotte has just found comfort in being just good enough is infuriating. It's infuriating. Some of these franchises are so poorly run. It's embarrassing. And I'm genuinely sorry to Hornets fans because this does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You guys had such a beautiful opportunity to tank. Just let LaMelo go out and grow. Do his thing. Him and PJ Washington. Let them do their thing all year without consequence. You guys are going to lose a shit ton of games. That's awesome. LaMelo, you might get a game on national television where you dropped 8 turnovers, 9 turnovers. That's awesome. Learn from it. Grow from it. Do your thing. Maybe trade Terry Rozier mid-year for some draft picks because Terry Rozier is a good player and he's not on the worst contract. But, oh my God. The fact that you guys went out and signed Gordan Hayward, what is the point of it? What is the end goal for the Charlotte Hornets? Do you think that's what's going to take you over the top? If you cannot win a championship by signing a guy for 4 years, $120 million, don't sign the deal. It's that simple. It's that simple. Tank. Acquire draft picks. Oklahoma City is just is running a picture perfect offseason. Just follow what the hell they're doing. Don't sign a guy for $120 million to just kill your finances. And the fact that Cade Cunningham has star potential. He's a 6'7", 6'8" point guard who plays like Ben Simmons but shoots it better. I don't understand. I really don't. And it's a shame for Hornets fans because you guys have just blew your possibility. Finally, something's looking up. You know, Batum's on his last year. You guys are going to have some flex capability. And no, you waive Nicholas Batum. You waive him. Still paying him the money you owe him just to sign Gordan Hayward. Yo, this has got to be the worst deal I've ever seen. My deepest condolences to Charlotte Hornets fans, if you guys even exist out there, because I can't even fathom how this makes you feel. If I was a Hornets fan, oh my God. Oh my God. And I thought the Horford deal was bad, which it was. But this is just... Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. I need to go and laugh this one off.